All right. Welcome back, everybody. It's time for another deep dive.
Yeah.
This time we're getting into the heart of the home, the kitchen, but not just any kitchen.
No.
We're talking about the tools,
Yes.
the gadgets
Yes.
that help us create culinary magic.
Exactly.
Now, whether you're a seasoned chef or just starting out, there's always something new to discover in the world of kitchen gadgets, right?
Absolutely. And I think it's so interesting how these gadgets,
Yeah.
they really reflect how we approach food and cooking today. You know, how our styles evolve.
Absolutely. Like there are some gadgets that are just so essential.
Right.
You can't imagine a kitchen without them.
Yeah.
So let's start there, shall we?
Yeah.
If you could only have a handful of tools in your kitchen,
Oh, this is tough.
what would be your absolute must-haves? The ones you'd reach for again and again.
Okay. For me, it all starts with a good chef's knife.
Ah, the trusty chef's knife.
I mean, it's like an extension of your hand in the kitchen. Think about it. Slicing through vegetables, dicing onions.
Without the tears.
Exactly. A good chef's knife makes all the difference. And, you know, depending on what you like to cook,
Yeah.
if you're into Asian cuisine, for example, a santoku knife with that unique blade shape, that might be your new go-to.
Ooh, Sentoku knife. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our trusty knives, but let's
Yeah.
talk about the gadgets that help us save time
Yes.
without sacrificing flavor, of course.
Yeah.
What about blenders? Are you a blender fan?
Huge fan. I mean, think about it. Morning smoothies, soups, sauces, even nut butters.
Wow.
A good blender can handle it all. Plus, they're so easy to clean.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Absolutely. And speaking of easy to clean,
Yes.
cutting boards, you can never have too many good cutting boards.
Okay, so maybe cutting board isn't the most exciting gadget, but
They are essential.
they are. And I get what you mean about easy to clean, because nobody wants to spend ages scrubbing away stains.
Exactly. You want something durable, hygienic, and easy to maintain.
Totally. Now, are you ready to step into the future of cooking?
Let's do it.
We got to talk about smart kitchen gadgets.
Okay.
These things are everywhere.
They are.
Have you tried an air fryer yet?
Oh, air fryers are amazing. They really tap into that desire for healthier cooking, you know?
Right.
But you don't have to sacrifice that crispy texture we all love.
Crispy fries without the guilt.
Exactly. And the versatility is incredible. Some models even have rotisserie functions now.
Whoa, rotisserie in an air fryer. That's impressive.
Right. The technology just keeps getting better.
It really does.
Yeah.
Okay, and speaking of amazing technology,
Yeah.
what about those mornings when you just can't function without a perfect cup of coffee?
Oh, tell me about it.
Are smart coffee makers worth the hype, or is it just a gimmick?
I think they can be a game changer, especially if you're really specific about your coffee.
Right.
Imagine waking up to the aroma of freshly brewed coffee made exactly how you like it.
Oh, that sounds heavenly.
And some models can even be controlled with your phone.
So you can, start brewing from bed.
Exactly. The convenience factor is a big plus.
Wow. Okay, so now let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Right.
Budget versus splurge. When is it worth shelling out the big bucks for a high-end gadget?
It really depends on how often you use it and what features are important to you. Like take hand mixers, for example.
Okay, yeah.
A basic one will do the job for occasional baking. But if you're baking all the time,
Like every weekend.
yeah, a higher-end model with more power and maybe even dough hooks might be a worthwhile investment.
I can see that. I've definitely burned out a few cheap hand mixers in my day.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Now, what about food processors? Is it the same story there?
Yeah, you can get basic food processors that are great for simple tasks. But if you're into more complex recipes or you cook for a large family, a higher-end model with multiple blades and a larger capacity can be a lifesaver.
Makes sense. And what about those Instant Pots everyone's raving about?
Oh, Instant Pots are super popular for a reason.
Right.
But honestly, sometimes a basic pressure cooker can do the trick. It depends on your needs.
Okay, I love that you're keeping it real. Now, for the fun part,
Yes.
let's talk about those hidden gems, those niche gadgets that you might not even know existed,
Oh, I love these.
but they can totally revolutionize your cooking.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorites?
Okay, you know what I think is brilliant? Herb keepers.
Herb keepers.
Yes, it's like a little greenhouse for your fresh herbs.
Oh, I love that.
Keeps them fresh and flavorful for so much longer.
I actually need one of those. My
Yeah.
herbs always wilt so fast.
It's a game changer. And for all the bakers out there,
Yes.
Don't underestimate a simple egg separator.
Oh, an egg separator. I just used this shell.
I know, but an egg separator just makes it so much cleaner and easier.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Yeah.
And what about those cute little milk frothers?
Oh, those are fun.
I've been seeing them everywhere.
Yeah, they're great for elevating your coffee or cocktails.
Fancy.
There's a little touch of luxury.
I love it. Okay, so we've talked about all these amazing gadgets, but how do we make sure they last? Any maintenance tips we should know?
Regular maintenance is so important. For example, descaling your coffee machine every few months will keep it running smoothly.
Oh, good point. I always forget to do that.
Yeah, it's easy to overlook, but it makes a big difference. And of course, we can't forget about our knives.
Ah, yes, our trusty knives.
Keeping them sharp is crucial for safety, efficiency.
Absolutely. A dull knife is a dangerous knife.
Exactly. Plus, a sharp knife just makes cooking so much more enjoyable.
It really does. Well, it seems like we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From essential tools to those fun little gadgets that can really elevate our cooking game.
It's all about finding what works for you and your style.
Absolutely. So here's a final thought for our listeners.
Okay.
If you could only choose one gadget to keep in your kitchen, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It really makes you think about what's most important to you in the kitchen. We'd love to hear your answers. And be sure to join us next time as we continue our deep dive into the world of gadgets.
Yes.
Exploring tools that go beyond the kitchen. Until then, happy cooking, everyone.
Happy cooking.